Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Shadow, aka the Frozen Shadow Collector, and welcome to another unboxing review on my channel. So, for today's unboxing review, guys, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the one and only Disney Designer Collection Mulan from the Ultimate Princess Celebration or the Ultimate Glamorous Collection, whatever you want to call it. So, if you guys are excited for that, be sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that sub button down below for more content in the future. And without further ado, let's dive in right into it. Alright, here we go. So, as you can see, right in front of you, we got the Mulan Disney Designer box. We got Mulan's comb on each side of the box in the corner, in the top right and the bottom left, as you can see there. These boxes have been okay for the line. I mean, Disney Designer boxes haven't been that great ever, so it's not really a surprise that these boxes aren't like flashy or anything like the 17-inch doll boxes, but it is what it is. For what they are, I think they're a little cute. So yeah, not much to go on with the box here. On the side there is Mulan's name, like how the rest of the line is. It has the doll's name right on the side of it, so that's something there. And then of course on the back we got the Ultimate Princess Celebration along with a huge wall of text. Of course, I'll probably post a photo over there so you guys can read it. But yeah, on the back it'll tell you all about the artist who came up with the design, Danae Sendijehas. I butchered that so badly, but I'll probably have the name just written out on screen so you can see it for yourselves. But yes, this is the back of the box that we see here. And of course, there's a little photo in the top left of the artists themselves. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the box. Of course, it doesn't have the string on top like the 17-inch dolls do as of late. The only exception to that is Cinderella of the 50th anniversary for Walt Disney World. That's literally the only exception thus far, and I think that's because that's more of a Walt Disney World doll than a 17-inch doll. I think that's why it's like that, because I really doubt for future 17-inch dolls that are not going to have the strap on top that they've been having thus far. So if we open up the box here, we get a good look of Mulan inside the box for those who want to keep her in the box and display in the box this way. There we go. Cool. So here's Mulan. We'll get a good look at her. For now, let's just take a look at what we got here. On the left side, we got a pamphlet of the artist, and it'll have the same information as it has on the back of the box. And then over here, we got this flap with the certificate of authenticity. I love the size of the certificate with this line. I wish it was that way for all the dolls, but unfortunately for the 17-inch lines, they decide to make them very big and stuff, like hand pocket size, like that this line has. It is what it is. Mulan herself, she looks absolutely gorgeous. I know a lot of people have a problem with the box structure because it's very hard to display a doll like this because the flaps themselves are not made to be like bendy or anything, so I'm not sure what they were going with this except for like a more glamorous presentation when you open it, but when it comes to displaying, it does cause some issues. But Mulan herself, she does look gorgeous. We get a good look over here. Get a zoom in. I really like the goth look personally. I think the goth look works well for Mulan because her character is more serious in and of itself, and it's a more darker story with a bunch of happy songs like thrown on top of it, really. So to me, the darker theme fits for Mulan. Personally, I really like what they did with this design. I think out of all the dolls that came out on this line thus far, even including the leaked images of Aurora and Tiana, I still think this one's definitely the best one out of all of them. This is without a doubt my favorite one. I honestly never thought I'd say that, but they made Mulan look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely spectacular. She looks very good inside the box, so if you choose to display her this way, this is what she's gonna look like. Honestly, the background of the wall of China in the back, perfect fit for her. I like the sunset view of it. I like how in the top right hand corner of it you can see the flag. Also, that's pretty cool. I think they did a really good job with the scenery here. So let's get a good look of her without the outer box covering and into more of a presentable way of displaying her. Alright, so this is Mulan without the outer box covering. Of course, you do have to be careful because on the top here there is no protective covering like there hasn't been for the rest of this line or other designer lines. Honestly, I forget if the Midnight Masquerade line had a protective covering. It might have. It's been a while since I've seen those boxes. I can't get rid of them after I debox them, so honestly don't know. But anyways, this is what Mulan's gonna look like when you decide to display it this way. You just need to have like plastic covering of some sort on top so there's no dust or any bugs that get in here. But we'll get a good look of her as we move the camera around. She honestly looks so beautiful. I really love the design of this doll, so any way you decide to display her, personally, it would work because she's just a magnificent doll. Personally, I know some people will have an issue with the goth look and believe that this is not really a suitable look for Mulan, but to me, I think it works well. I mean, I think it's a good crossing point of warrior and princess. Because, like, Mulan, even at the end of the movie, she does dress more casual, but that doesn't change the fact she's a warrior inside and she can still kick anyone's asses. So, to me, this works pretty well. It's like the best of both worlds, really. It's just mushed together, and to me, it just works. I really like how they have a little purse with her as well. I'm assuming that's from, like, the beginning part of the movie because I don't remember where that purse is from, to be honest. Drawing a blank on that. But in the middle part, we can see here is like almost like a doorknob thing on her belt. I'm pretty sure that's part of the Emperor's castle where the Huns kind of intrude on the place and like when you pull the actual door handles, that's what the door handle looks like. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be. And then of course we got two dragons on the bottom right here, which look absolutely gorgeous, and then the cape itself looks absolutely phenomenal too. So yeah, this is what she looks like inside of the packaging. I'm gonna debox her now. It's gonna be time lapse. Hope you all enjoy that segment, and then we'll get a good look of her outside of the box. Alright, here we go. So Mulan is now officially out of a box. She's been deboxed. She looks absolutely phenomenal in person. Honestly, out of all the ones that came out thus far, this is definitely my favorite one. She definitely has the best design. She definitely has the best embroidery for sure. I think all around, Mulan looks the best out of this high fashion glamorous collection. So I haven't done this in a while, but if y'all are curious, I do have number 340 out of 9900. So yeah, that's my certificate of authenticity. Honestly, was not expecting to get a low number like that, but I did. So it's pretty cool to get a low number. I usually don't get that lucky with low numbers, but I think it's pretty good for a 9,900 edition size. So there's that. So Mulan herself. Let's start with the tippy top, shall we? Get a nice close look at her. She looks absolutely gorgeous. She's nice, dark, and themed. I really like this portion of here with the makeup because that's like the representation of how it was in the beginning of the movie where she had to get dolled up to get prepped for an arranged marriage. And then we got of course, the comb up here, the one that she wears in the movie. Also with I'm not even sure what those are. I guess the hairpins. They look absolutely phenomenal. I really like these earrings too. They look very good. They don't really feel that cheaply made. I'm pretty sure it's some form of plastic. The blue, let's get a nice close look at those so you guys can see them. Here you are. Here's a nice good look at those so you get a better picture of what they look like. Up nice and close. Mulan on her stand doesn't really balance well. It kind of all revolves around the high heels, so that's kind of why she tips over and such. Here's a nice good side view of those earrings. Honestly, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And if we move towards this way, as you can see here, she does have rooted eyelashes, so that's always a lovely bonus. And over here, we got another earring. And then If we spin it all the way around, we get a nice good look of that glorious, glamorous hair. Also feels very like, it feels very soft, like almost silk-like. So that's always good. And then if we lift up the hair, we get a nice good look of the dress on the back. Like you tell right here. And then we'll move her even more this way. You get a nice good look of the pins from the back right there with a little tie up here. She just looks absolutely beautiful. I was not expecting for this doll to actually look this good, but it looks really good in my opinion. And if we move more down, we can see the fishnet corset right here with the red on top, stretching around to the back. And then we got the embroidery on her. I don't know what that's called, but it looks absolutely amazing. I really like what they did with the embroidery on this. This pattern going all the way down looks absolutely beautiful for Mulan. I honestly think the artist did a fantastic job with this. And I'm pretty sure this is the first doll out of the line that I really praised. The other ones I kind of threw complaints in, but I don't really have a complaint for this one. Like, not that much. I mean, do I wish the dragons on her pants were bigger? Yes, but other than that, I have no real complaints with this doll. I really don't. Of course, as I said before, this is one of the doorknobs from like the Emperor's Palace, like that type of thing, like high royal doorknobs. So that's always nice. And then around the belt, I'm not sure what pattern that is for. I'm assuming it has to do with either a hunt or some China symbol. I'm not exactly sure what that is right there. But of course, it has a blue pattern on top of the red belt, so to make it stand out. So that's always nice. And then if we zoom out a little bit right here, we get a better look of the purse itself. The purse looks absolutely gorgeous. As I said earlier, I don't remember what that's from. I'm drawing a blank on that. I don't know where that purse came from, but I'm sure it's like some part of the movie. And then if we go down here, we get a nice look of the pants right here. We got a dragon on each side of it, a Chinese dragon. If you may have noticed, it's the same symbol as Mushu's from the movie, the little fire dragon that can't really do much. So yeah, Mulan looks absolutely gorgeous. She has nice heels also. If we look at the heels down here, get a nice zoom in look. The heels do look nice. Unfortunately, they don't really fit on too well to the doll itself, but they are nice to look at. The camera's not really picking up that well, but it's black on top of blue right here. Nothing too fancy, and there's a little trinket right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure what that symbol is, but they are pretty nice. I do like them. They're just not the highlight of the doll for me. So yeah, that's Mulan. Mulan looks absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend buying her. She does have rhinestones going up down this drape type thing as well on each side. So that is also another added bonus. She got some rhinestones on top of this black corset too. So she looks absolutely gorgeous. I personally recommend her. If you had to choose one doll out of this whole line, thus far, without a doubt, is Mulan. But we'll see what the rest will look in the future. I'm not too impressed by Tiana and Aurora's that we've seen so far, so we'll see how those turn out. But without doubt, Mulan looks absolutely gorgeous. I think they did a phenomenal job with her. I think the artist did a phenomenal job with her. So let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.